Irrigation system efficiency is the measure of the ability of an irrigation system to deliver the same amount of water to each crop element, tree, vine, etc., in a given period of time.
To determine how efficient your irrigation system is, or whether it is an efficient system or not, we need to determine its distribution uniformity. The industry standard for distribution uniformity is 85%, meaning 85% of the trees or vines or crop are getting the same amount of water. To determine that percentage, we use a system that was developed at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo, where we measure both the flow rates of the emitters and also the pressure within the system. So in an average test, we would measure 20 sprinklers for flow rate and then take 8 pressure readings and then calculate the averages based on those numbers. Once we have the results from our test, we're able then to determine, one, do we need to make recommendations on how we can improve the system to be more efficient? Or two, now that we know how evenly water is spread, we can accurately calculate our irrigation scheduling.
In local avocado and citrus groves, flow data is collected by placing a device called a MAD-B over a sprinkler and redirecting the water into a graduated cylinder for a specified period of time. This process is repeated for each emitter tested, and the volume of water caught by the cylinder from each emitter is recorded and saved for later analysis.
So I'm putting a pressure gauge on a sprinkler riser so we can test pressure along this lateral. 21 pounds of pressure, which is a good pressure reading. Our sprinklers are rated to run optimally at 20 psi, so 21 would be a good reading for us. The two most common problems that we find when we test irrigation systems are, one, lack of pressure regulation, especially in the groves which are planted on steep hillsides, and the other is that we find mixed sprinkler types. The system, the way that it's designed in terms of measurement and looking at optimum efficiency, we want to see the same size sprinkler at every tree or vine. There are programs available to growers both through the NRCS, the Natural Resource Conservation Service, and Metropolitan's Water Saving Incentive Program to assist growers in getting testing done and making recommendations, and also financial assistance in making improvements once they've had their systems tested.